Hey, good morning. Don here from Super Blast. It's about 6:50 in the morning, getting ready to go. The routine in the morning is to get the ice for the cooler all set up, and we do have an ice machine in there, which I always stress to you guys. If you buy ice every day, man, buy yourself a Home Labs ice machine. It's only like $400 and something. Sorry about the fogging up there. This thing just come out of the air conditioning. Anyway, today is going to be all about cleaning concrete. And I always got to give my boys the plug. If you need anything at all, Ameritech Pressure Cleaning Systems in Tampa, Florida is your go-to place. The phone number there is 813-978-0809. Tell them I sent you. The rig's looking nice and clean, like we were talking yesterday. Always keep your equipment looking beautiful. I mean, when the customers see this pull up, they go, wow, I'm going to go in the house and let you get after it. Anyway, we got two nice sized driveways to do today. And I'm even contemplating go ahead and knocking this one out. It needs it really bad. My house does. So what I'll do is pull this truck up over there, pull the rig up over there, run my hose over there, one over there, and I think we're going to hook up the monster and do 20 gallons a minute. Knock this puppy out. All right? I'm Don from Super Blast, and it's all about concrete today. Let's get after it. All right, here we are at the first job. Regular customer. Been here about this is my fourth visit out here. He's got a roof company coming out, Hernando Roof. And that's really cool. Those guys do a really good job. He says they're a little pricey, but they do a great job. He has a lot of landscape, or else I would have offered to come in a little cheaper, but he's happy with the service. So, and just like he goes, those guys are just like you, Don. They do a good job, so you can't argue with that. All right, here we go. We're going to be doing it from here. Now, I would normally spray that down, but that's all electric, so we're not even going to go there, okay? It looks like crap, but I mean, sodium hypochlorite is a very, very strong conductor of electricity, so you don't want to ever do that. All right, so we're going to be SHing everything down first, pre-treat all the way to the front door. We are going to walk up there and look at it. You see this mailbox? I always get the mailbox. If you're going to do the driveway, you might as well do the mailbox, and we'll get that sewer cap cleaned up. And I offered to clean the front of the house, but Hernando Roofing is going to do that for him. Perfect. That's what makes them a good company. They do everything. Now we have all this mold and stuff. We're going to probably have to use the pump up sprayer here. That'll be the fifth element. We have all this dirt here. Then we'll go ahead and clean this entryway, because I know Hernando Roofing's not going to do that. All right? Now I'm going to go ahead and tape up that intercom right there with the doorbell, and then we will clean the mat. And today's all about cleaning concrete, so we're going to pre-treat it, and we're going to clean it, then we're going to rinse it, then we're going to post-treat it, and then we're going to go around and get the black algae off that's remaining. There'll be some of that on this side. He was real concerned about this side. He said this is the worst of the worst. So we'll go ahead and get this mat. Clean that off too. And we'll get around the AC. Make the place look good, all right? All right, let's go out here and look at this injector system and how you hook up downstream injection to get after pre-treating and post-treating, cleaning, or whatever else you want to do. It's the best way, the fastest way to clean. All right, here we go. I got my hose run over here. This is where I keep my ball valve, and I keep it closed so water doesn't drip out of the rig onto the garage floor. This will go on the end of your hose. All right, always soak your downstream injector in a fresh bucket of water. It keeps it nice and cozy, and makes it so it's not sticking and it's working correctly. If you leave it out, the SH is going to make it stick, the spring's going to stick, the ball's going to stick, the seal's going to rot out, the O-ring, and then it's not going to work anymore. All right, here we go. This is my downstream injector right here. It's a 2.3 orifice in this one, okay? That's all you really need. I'm running 10 gallons a minute. However, pre-treating and post-treating and cleaning homes and pool cages and stuff like that, I only run the machine about 30%, 40% max, because you don't really need all this water flow and power. You end up breaking stuff. All right, you get the injector hooked up to the unloader, which is this right here. Let me get this over here. For you guys running a 4 gallon a minute machine, you're just starting out, you're going to see this. So you hook your injector up, okay? Click it in. Then you run it to your SH. When I first started, I had a 5 gallon bucket. Let's be modest here. You're not going to have what I have unless you have a lot of money in the bank to invest, and this is what you decide you want to do. However, most of us start with small rigs and 4 gallon a minute machines. Okay. Try not to get it tangled up there, dumbass. See, I even call myself a dummy some days. I mean, if you're going to do dumb stuff, might as well own up to it, right? Okay, now, downstreaming works very, very simple without a downstream injector bypass. Okay, this is a 0060 long range soap tip. This is your 2560 V-Jet soap tip. This is your 0015 wash jet tip, and this is your 4015 wide rinse tip. These tips turn the soap on. These two tips turn the soap off, and you can be up to 300 feet away, and this is going to work for you. Now, most of the time, if you're going to go 300 feet, you better have new hoses. Make sure everything is clear. The ball valve is working correctly. There's no restrictions of flow. Then you'll get it. But 250, I rarely even go to 250. But when I do, it still works that way. And I have gone to 300 and had to replace a hose to get it to work, or put a new injector on. That is a lot to ask. However, like I said, you don't ever have to go that far, really, maybe a couple times a year. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to peel off our line, which is probably going to be 150 feet on this one because I got to go down the block there a little bit. But we are going to find that out and put the ball valve on the end. Always have it closed, okay? I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing. Let's go ahead and get everything laid out, and then we're going to start with the pre-treating of this driveway. All right, let's get after it. Okay, let's have a look at this real quick. I just sprayed this off real fast. Look at that, new. Everything looks brand new on the mailbox. And guess who looks really good now? I do. All right, we're going to start SHing from down there. Going to work our way all the way that way. Get all this done. Go down that sidewalk. Come all the way back to here. The mini Mondu is going to be parked right here. Then we're going to start getting after it. All right? What did I just say? Let's get after it. Okay, we're back. We had to check the water. This guy has the lowest pressure, man. We're full now. I had to run another line. Then I was checking to see if he had a soft water bypass or something like that. Well, it just trickles out of there. But the neighbor over there comes gangbusting out of there. So we've got some kind of problem going on. The other one's okay. We're still gonna have to keep our eye on things. All right, let's get after it.
Rolling down Highway 95, sailing through a hometown countryside. Move on over, stand aside my cruise control and overdrive. Need to take my baby for a ride.
All right, step one's finished. Pre-treated. Everything's nice and pre-treated. SH. That'll break up the start of the algae removal. And the water did okay on that. definitely got to keep our eye on the water. Always make sure the water is going to be good. Those pumps are very expensive. You run out of water, it damages the seals, the valves. That's a moolah proposition that you really don't want to go through. I've learned some hard lessons not paying attention to the water and just getting into what I'm doing on the job. So that's part of the job, making sure everything's going well. And go ahead and get you one of these signs, all right? Go on YouTube, look up the fresh rinse. Mike will set you up with one of these signs. It looks great. Keeps people informed about what you're doing. Has your company name, your phone number. They can take a picture of that, and they see that you care about others, you know. Watch out. You're gonna trip over these hoses when you're taking your hike in the morning. We don't want that. All right, let's get after a little bit of mini Mondu, and let's see how this water does. Let's get after it.
My baby right down by my side. Well, the rubber hits the road this rig, don't take no overload. Come on, let my baby.
Okay, let's see. That was just fixed a couple weeks ago. That's how much pressure comes through this thing, man. You gotta always check all this stuff. And this is not helping a slow water flow. So here's my water. Who knows how long that's been there? I didn't see it. All right, we're gonna let the tank fill back up. We're gonna fix this repair. The whole place came out really nice. All we gotta do now is the satisfying rinse and spot treat. Let's get after it. All right, while we're waiting for the water to fill up, see how much better this looks? And it makes the house presentable. These are the little things that keep people calling me back year after year after year. So when I sell my business in another couple of years, there's going to be a lot of customers, hundreds. So it's going to be a turnkey business. You pay me for the business and you go out and work. Automatic living, automatic everything. All right, this is all cleaned up. You can see the difference here. That'll come off with the ball valve. Got these windows clean. Get this algae off of there. Sidewalk looks 100% better, and it's not even spot treated or post treated or rinsed yet. Let's go look at this side while we're waiting patiently for the water. First time I've had to wait for water in a while. All this is nice and clean, huh? All we got to do is get after the satisfying rinse, a little bit of post treat, a little bit of spot treatment. Like I said, while we're waiting for water, let's go look at a couple areas that are going to need a spot treat. Then we'll come back for the final review at the end, and we'll see how it worked out. I noticed some stuff down the sidewalk earlier, and stuff like that on the edge. You got to come off. See this stuff right here? I don't want that left on there. See this black stuff? An algae along there. It's from the sprinkler. I mean, if you leave this stuff on there, it looks like you just did a half-cocked job. You know what I mean? Everything else looks pretty good, except for that, but I'm not dealing with that. Here's a golf course. They've been teeing off out here all morning. And here comes some more golfers. We'll do a little thing here. It'll be cool. Anybody ever watched Caddyshack before? All right, if you haven't, this is a fun little skit that they do in the movie. All right, here we go. Let's get after it. Okay, Here we are at Augusta. It's the kid out of nowhere. We're on the 9th tee. Oh, he got all that one, folks. He'll have about 240 yards left. He'll be able to use a 9-iron. Okay, he's the kid out of nowhere. Recording from Augusta. And now for the satisfying rinse. Let's get after it, shall we? I'm gonna put this down the other end over here so we can actually watch, you know, maybe all of it. We'll put it over here and we'll move it around as we go. All right, and we're gonna start up here. Of course, we're gonna start right there and we'll rinse our way over there, down, rinse this down this way, back home to the truck. All this stuff's got to go down the drain that way. All right, let's get after it.
Like a smooth stretch of highway, ooh, like a cool summer breeze. If my motor's running right, we might lose control tonight. Got the shape I love to squeeze, looks that bring me to my knees. So please, let it roll tonight.
Hey Ted, why don't you do this instead?
I know just how
Get after it!
when she fits beneath my big gold steering wheel. Down the floor, power drive, bone and stroke, I'm satisfied. When I take my baby for a ride. Ooh, she's like.
All right, a little message to you younger guys. Hey, I'm 65, so about 60, 61, 62, I got electric hose reels. I was wearing a elbow brace. My shoulder was killing me. I used to reel them in all day long, 4 or 5 jobs a day. Holy moly. Get the edge on yourself. When you get older, you're going to start feeling stuff. Trust me. I know you're looking at me like, well, feel what? When you get older, your body wears out. Okay, I'm in pretty damn good shape, so I still feel like a 25-year-old, but if you wear yourself out, you can do things to prevent that from happening. So what's a regular reel cost? 800 bucks. Spend the other 400. Get the not only get the electric, but get the hose. These hose guys. If I wanted to go over there, down that way, I can. You know, if I want to go that way, I can. You know, I can take this all the way around the corner because I can. All right, now we're going to go ahead and spot treat those areas we were talking about. We'll do a final review. This is how you do a driveway, man. Look how nice it looks. There's no marks anywhere. There's just a couple spots like I showed you down the side there, like this stuff here. Okay, I'm not going to leave this stuff behind. It's the post treat's eating some of it off, but it's not going to get it all. So let's go ahead and make the job perfect. I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing. I'm sure you know what the result's going to be, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the job, and we'll see you at the next one. But this is how you do concrete. All right, get after it. Okay, here we are, job number 2. It's got some black algae on it. It's been 2 years. See where the ball valve is down there? We're going to start pre-treating it there, all the way up to the front door, all the way to this transformer here. Okay, and there is a side thing on the side of the garage. It's painted. We'll go ahead and rinse that off. Always include that little side pad on the side of the garage if they have one. All right. Okay, we got our injector hooked up to the unloader, and we have 150 feet peeled off from the hose storage reel, 3/8 hose. Now, I didn't tell you this before. You know those little black filters? They're garbage, right? Look at this. You can get this at Ameritech. Call them up and tell them Don said, I need one of them real manly filters. I got some rocks in the bottom of mine, but they put ceramic in the bottom, holds it down the bottom. Man, this is a great filter. You should get one. All right, man. Get after it. Okay, this one's going to have another element added to it. Whenever you see these weeds in the crack, it's got some weeds over there and over there, a couple up there. And we got some here. So always turbo nozzle that stuff up. So the first thing we're going to do is start pre-treating this all up. Then we're going to take the mini Mountain Dew and get after it. All right, let's get started. Okay, we got everything SH'd all the way down to that box, all the way down to there. Letting it sit for a couple minutes. We're going to get hydrated. We sprayed the side of the garage door over there. Get this thing cleaned up, turbo tip it, rinse it off, post treat it. We'll be out of here. All right, let's get after it.
Such a highway. Ooh, it's like a cool summer breeze. If my mold is running right, we might lose control tonight. Got the shape I love to squeeze, looks that bring me to my knees. So please let it go tonight.
Let's have a look. All the weeds are out of the cracks. Steps 1, 2, and 3 are complete. Step 4 is to rinse. Step 5 is to post treat. And this is going to be a done deal. And we got to rinse this side off over there. All right, now for the satisfying rinse. Let's get after it. All right, that's how you do it. Look at them sidewalks. Driveway looks popping good. Weeds are gone. Another good job done. Wash that side off over there. Painted surface came about 3 shades lighter. Looks nice. All right, that's all we got for you today. Concrete madness, I do believe, right? All right, guys. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't told a friend, do that, man. A lot of people like to watch cleaning, you know. Stuff come from, you know, see how dirty that guy's sidewalk over there is? Hey, I do believe he looks really bad now. And see this corner one over here, I do that one over there. That sidewalk's popping over there. All the way around, you got a 3-car driveway. That's an expensive job over there. These driveways are pretty big, so you get a good ticket for these. All right, I'm done. Remember, get after it and get a sign from the Fresh Rinse, will ya? Look like a pro out here. Get after at it as well. Don here from Super Blast. My whole family gets after it. Even my dog gets after it. Watch this. Hey, Sam, sit down. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Get after it. What do we do, hon?
We all get after it.
See that? Get after it.